Hello, welcome. I'm not sure why my overlay is being weird and stopping. But hello, welcome back to the live stream. Today we are making a brand new game. Here we go. Switch over to the screen where we are now in Roblox Studio. As you guys can see, let me just quickly close up some of this stuff inside of my Explorer tab. We don't need you. We also definitely don't need you, so we're just going to go here. So today, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be creating the next area for our game. If you're new here and you haven't seen already, I'm going to quickly show you what the game is all about. It's inspired by Stud Simulator. So a bunch of different cubes and objects can spawn in, right? And when you go up and collect them, you get qubits, um, which I've got so many right now that is not really showing it. But there's also different like special types of objects as well that can spawn. For example, this is a massive object, massive stud. That's a special one. Obviously, these neon ones are special. This sphere one is also a special one. And yes, and you can also jump up in this game rather than just running around on the ground. So there's also an element of jumping as well. And then eventually I'm going to be creating a shop right here. Oh, ignore what just happened. Uh, Ignore what happened. Guys, ignore that. Ignore that I keep flipping over. Um, okay. Okay, well, we don't talk about that. Eventually, this shop is going to actually work, and you'll be able to increase your walk speed and your jump power to be able to jump up really, really high. So that's great. And then once you have enough money, you can obviously unlock the next area. And no, it does not say 100,000 rabbits. It says 100,000 qubits. Also, stop grinding the game, Dino. You're not allowed. Oh, that's gonna be the secret. Because there's gonna be. I'm planning on having an index, and then in the index there's going to be all the different areas, and each area you're going to be able to collect all of the objects, and when you collect it, it will unlock in the index. This is going to be the super rare one for this first area. This one's got like a 10,000 times the money multiplier on it, the rainbow one. So I'm just gonna collect that, and as you can see, I just got 300,000 for that one singular object. Yeah. Anyways, how's your afternoon going, Elsa? What do you mean? Excuse me. What do you mean I'm not Elsa? Um, Wait, Elsa's here. That's crazy. Um, Hello, crazy. Hello, hello, hello. So, the area we are going to be making first today is called the park. We are making the park. Okay. That is what we are making today. So, I'm going to create a brand new folder, right? I'm just gonna copy and paste this folder, I think. And then I'm gonna move all of this along. Gonna be a bit laggy because I'm moving a lot of stuff at once. Now we're gonna do a slight modification to this area. Alright. So we are going to remove some of this stuff like this. And then I am going to remove this. I'm also going to remove this and 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 this. Yeah, I'm going to be removing a lot of stuff. You can get rid of those. You can get rid of those. We just need to remove some stuff first before we start off doing anything else. I'm also going to put some music on. There we go. There you guys go. You guys got some music. No dinosaur rar. What do you mean? Also, you're not talking to the streamer Elsa because I'm the streamer and I'm not Elsa. Just so you know. Okay. Delete all of this, delete all of this, there we go. I'm also gonna delete these guys here. And also the barriers. I don't want the barriers. The invisible barrier, I don't want those at the moment. I'll also make it easier to delete these actually. So I'm just going to select all of this, delete, 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 delete. There we go. I'm also going to delete you, and just bring you over like this. This is what we're going to do, just like that. Amazing. And we don't need all of this area. Actually, we will keep all of this area. Yes. So now we are just gonna grab this entire area and we are gonna move it like so. And we're gonna line it up with this, just like that. There we go. That's now lined up. Perfect. Look at that. Goes along really nicely. Excuse me, YouTube, don't delete my message at lol. Your message got deleted. Unbelievable. Also, while you guys are here, if you have any suggestions, you can let me know in the chat as well, and we can add those in potentially. Okay, not guaranteed, but we could potentially add them in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the pathway on this side to connect the gate with the actual middle area here. I just said I was going to DM you 100 bits to prove that you are outside. No, don't do that. Perfect. We're going to move this along as well to here, and we are going to move this along to here. There we go. Amazing. So here is our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful second area. Look at that. Looks incredible, doesn't it? We are going to change the text on here. Oh no. I want to change you, please. I want to change you. And I think I do that by this. There we go. And I am going to switch this to... I don't know. 100 million. Oh god, that's 100 million. Whoops. What happened there? I don't think this is meant to happen. Help. 100 million qubits. We're gonna make that white. 100 million, perfect. It's not too expensive, right? 100 100,000 million. Does it work if I do that? No, I can't do that. 100,000 million. Area ID 2. There we go. So that's the gate all set up. I'm also going to rename the folder to area 2. There we go. Now. This is our park so far. What do we need in a park, guys? What do we need in a park? What would you usually find in a park? Well, first of all, we're going to need to create like some form of pathway. You know, like a dirt pathway going through. I don't know. And to do that, I'm firstly just going to resize this grass. To be like this. Perfect. And then I am going to do this. We'll put this over here. Yep, that's all lined up. And we need to bring it over to that one. Perfect. Should I do this to make it seem nicer? Yeah, I think I will. Perfect. Boom, boom, ba-da, ba-da, boom. And do that. Amazing. Now I'm just going to copy and paste it and rotate it. Amazing. Perfect. Exactly what we want. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring it over to here. Beautiful. You just threw off the map in Stud Simulator. Why? Why did you fly off the map in Stud Simulator? So many bugs. Yeah. That's why I'm making a better Stud Simulator. Well, yeah. We are going to make this brown for, like, dirt path. A block spawned on top of you. Oh gosh. In my game, a block can spawn on top of you as well, but it doesn't affect you. Because I made it so the thing is thicker down here. So you can't get stuck or fall out of the map. There we go. Oh no. We need to rescale this. Put this like so. That's also doing this side. That's awesome. Love that. I mean, it happened again. Wow. Move these over to this side. Just like that. Amazing. And I will rescale you. And make you fill in this gap in the grass. There we go. Gaps have been filled in. Our second area is looking awesome. John, don't you dare. And stop saying we. You're not allowed. You don't speak French here. Let's rescale this as well to make this seem a little bit nicer. Perfect. Delete you. Bring you over to this side. And we'll rename these guys to, I don't know, Dirt Path. Perfect. Why is he saying wee wee? I'm not. John's saying wee wee. I'm not saying wee wee. John is. Lel. Okay. Well, let's fix up this gap here as well. That's annoying. Oh, it's fine. I can just use this. Like that. That works. And now that we fixed up all the holes, I'll be right back. Bonjour, wee wee baguette. How are we doing today? Dana, stop it with your wheeze. Okay. No wee wees. Right. What do we want to make? What do we need to make first for this area? Some benches, maybe? How does that sound, guys? Some benches. We need some benches? No, I think the first thing we are going to do is we're going to grab these. We're going to go to plugins and we'll go to the brush tool, right? We're going to click to start with our brush tool. We're going to add tree number 2 to brushes. We are going to add tree number 1 to the brushes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add rock to our brush. There we go. Then we are going to activate our brush and we're just going to start placing stuff. Not like that, thank you. There we go. We need some trees. Feel like we need another tree there, but anyway. It's fine, we can refine it afterwards. This side seems more spread out than this side. There we go. We'll have it like that for now, I guess. Feel like this tree's a bit close, but anyway. Arvo, let me post clips in general. No. No, you're not allowed. No. Right, back to this. Hold on. We're just gonna do this. There we go. Excuse me. What's all this? Oh, there's a giant gap. Okay, well, we're gonna have to fix that. There we go. We're gonna go through and manually fix these rocks and stuff a bit later. The brush tool just helps get it all down really quickly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do this. Like so. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna do this. Just like that. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. I don't know how I managed to get these trees in here, but I did. So I'm just gonna place some trees down again using my brush tool. Okay. I think I did it like this, one by one. Maybe. And I went through and I deleted some or scaled them. There we go. Hello. You just got back from MTB jumps. Very nice. I don't know what that is, but very nice. Okay, let's go through and fix some of this stuff. I don't think we need this many trees, so I'm just going to start deleting a few trees. Right. I'm going to move you back a bit, move you forward. I think this is good. We can get rid of that tree and that tree. Just like that. This rock. We're going to scale this rock down. Why is this rock floating, by the way? No other rocks are floating, right? Good. Mountain bike. Ah, I see. Arvo is definitely French. Yeah, right. I'm not French. Ara, I have a very important question to answer truthfully. Are you French? Don't I? No, I'm not French. I am not French. Oh. Don't do that. Do this. There we go. Perfect. And then we're going to move this tree slightly out the way as well. We'll go ahead and rotate it a bit. We'll scale it down a little bit as well. There we go. So now we fix this tree. Amazing. Now this area here is a bit horrible. So I'm going to go ahead and move some of this stuff around. We don't need this many rocks. There we go. I think we can get rid of that tree. Move this tree in a bit. Move this one in. We don't need that tree. There we go. Perfect. That's a little bit better. I think this side's already pretty good, in my opinion, although I feel like there's way too many rocks. But other than that, I think this side is pretty good. There we go. Now we need to check on over on this side. Dino is posting links in my chat. Unbelievable. What's this clip? Dino. Dino. How dare you? How dare you clip that? Unbelievable. I cannot believe you've done this. I was going to scale this down. Scale you down a bit too, because these rocks are gigantic. Just saying. Move you across. Perfect. No! Don't move the grass. I don't know that these trees are the same exact height, so I'm going to make that one slightly smaller. We don't need you or you. And just move this tree over slightly. Rotation on this is a bit annoying. Okay, we've changed that. There we go. Move you to the side. Scale you down a bit. Perfect. That tree's just straight up in the wall. Scale you down. Rotate. It's fine if they're slightly in the wall. Like, that's not a problem. But like, if they're like just straight up completely in the wall, then it's not very good, is it? For example, this one is no longer just completely in the wall. That was just on the path. Way too close to the path. We need a rock over here, I think. We haven't had a rock in a while. There we go. And there we go. That's our trees and rocks all sorted out. Or do I do now need to put them into their correct positions? Oh no, I don't want that. Tree, no, folder, not tree. And another folder. Trees and rocks. First, type in rock. Oh my god. Just these guys, please, into the rocks folder. And then tree. Oh my god. Why did I name all this stuff? Tree 1. There we go. Give me all the tree 1s. Move you guys into trees folder. Where's the trees folder? There it is, trees. And then tree 2 down to tree 2. We'll move these into the trees folder as well. Perfect. That's awesome. Bonjour, oi baguette. How are we doing today? Oh, you mean bonjour, oui baguette. How are we doing today? Right. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need for a park? A bench. We need a bench, right? So I think we should create a bench. Now, you may be asking, how are we going to create a bench? Good question. I'll show you. I'm going to come over here to the park area, right? Oh, actually, I just realized I should probably slightly change this, right? I need to do a slight modification to this. And then I need to make it smaller. Like that. Now. Hello, Peanut. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, 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 welcome. What comes after the park again? I've got a list where I've written down all my area ideas and I've put and they're in like a order. So after the park would come the farm. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna activate our cursor. Do that. The farm. There we go. Or should I just write farm? No, the farm. Sorry, I was going to eat at McDonald's. Oh. ChatGPT was no help. Yeah, ChatGPT's no help. Exactly. ChatGPT was absolutely no help to put them into order. Right, the farm, 100 million qubits, and then we got the park, 100,000 qubits. ChatGPT will be at my wedding at this rate. What? Gosh. So we need to make a bench, is what we need to do. Hello, how are you? You're going to be our scale guy, as you always are. So we're just going to grab this, because I can't be bothered to reapply the texture onto it. There we go. And there we go. So how does a bench look like, guys? How does a bench look? I won't be joining as I'm going home soon. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, Peanut. No worries. So how does a bench look, guys? A bench. A park bench, guys. That's what we need. Images. Show me a park bench, please. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Pretty simple. Pretty simple right here. La 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 la. Saniac has grey hair and is French. Yes, I agree. Fully agreed, Peanut. That is just the straight up truth, what you've just said there. Fully agreed. You're making a bench, guys. I don't think the bench needs to be that big. There we go. I'm gonna bring this down slightly. This is a bit high up. I think I might do this instead. And you, Ara, is Elsa, excuse me. What did you say right now? What did you just say to me right now? I am not Elsa, thank you very much. How dare you? What do you mean sorry, not sorry? Unbelievable. Honestly, I cannot believe you'd say such a thing that to me. So rude. You're going to eat. Your food has now arrived. Alright. Thanks for joining in, Peanut. Even just hopping in for a little bit. There we go. Guys, we have a park bench. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Oh, this is terrible. This looks terrible. This is such a bad park bench. I'm gonna remake this. Hold on. I promise, guys, I'm good at modeling. I promise. I promise. Totally. This is what we're gonna do. There we go. And then we're gonna move this up a little bit. Is that correct? That looks correct to me. Perfect. How's that? That's a lot better. Isn't it? This looks much better. Got a park bench. Lol. Right, we got a park bench. Very nice. Perfect. The park, 100,000 cubits. Oh wait, I haven't even been reading the chat. Hold on. Well, I have been reading the chat, but I didn't read that. Hold on. We need a massive statue of me. There we go. Okay. Lovely. There you go, Dino. Massive statue of you. Oh, no, don't do that. Look at that. Fits perfectly in the game. No. I haven't done any coding. Except I have made a rainbow script for a rainbow part. It's going to be the rare part in this area. The first area. What it's going to be. I'm gonna... Ooh. The gate script. Okay, here everyone, you can see the gate script. No, wrong thing. I'm gonna show you guys a script because my brother wants to see it, so that's not it. That's not it. Yes, it's in replicated, that's right. There we go. So here's the script, guys. Go ahead and steal it. Go ahead and steal it, guys. You can have it all. Okay, here you go. Enjoy. Yeah, there you go. There's your gate script, guys. What? What do you mean, why? Here's the handler, guys. Here's the handler. And the remote handler. I put it in here. No. Did I? No. Did I? Did I? Yes, I put it in here. This is the handler. No, it isn't. Oh. Here. Yeah. There you go. Right, everyone, go ahead and steal all those scripts for your games. Just make sure you set it up correctly. Enjoy the free scripts, guys. I'm gonna have to change that string now because hackers might see it and try and unlock all the gates. Anyway. Why not? Well, too bad. I've got them. And I'm changing it. So, lel. What did crazy retract? It didn't show up. I mean, who would even hack in a game where you have to collect studs? Pet Sim X makes sense. I haven't seen a single hacker in Stud Simulator. John says, I'm one of them. You are not a hacker, John. Leave me alone. Anyway. Right, here's our bench. We're going to paste this around. This is probably going to be one of our objects as well. So what I'm just going to quickly do. Here we go. Oh wait, this doesn't make sense. There's no thing at the back here. There. There. Perfect. We are going to make this into a union. And then we're going to grab, we're going to name it bench, is what we're going to do. Bench. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Where's our textures gone? There they are. Grab you guys and put you guys into the bench. Yeah, I don't think that worked. Oh no, it's because I put it in paths, not the bench. There we go. Why is the bench in paths? Oh, it's because I copy and pasted it from paths, didn't I? Yeah, okay. We'll go for door. A new folder called decoration. And we've got our bench. There we go. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Looks beautiful. Such a nice bench. When is this game coming out, since I'm waiting to play it? I don't know. Eventually. Now, it doesn't help that every time I try and work on this game, I get distracted and I just start running around collecting stuff rather than actually working on the game. But I'm going to try and get it out before Christmas, because I want to do a Christmas event update. It's probably not going to come out before Halloween unless I like really work on the game. But we'll see. We'll see. Have I placed this in the right spot? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, I haven't. 4. There it is. You know what, I might as well just do this. Right, we'll go 10. Oh no, hold on. 0.5. We'll put this back to 0.5. There we go. That's better. I'm gonna put it 1, 2, 3 along, with gaps of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. There we go. Lovely stuff. And now we're just going to copy and paste this to the other side as well. Before 20th of October. That's not gonna happen. I'm telling you that right now. That is not gonna happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's just 4 here. Yeah, 4. The reason why that's not gonna happen is there's still so many features I need to make, and I want to release the game with at least 20 areas to start with. So, yeah. And now, I'm going to show you why it's probably going to take me quite a while to make all those areas. Well, I'll show you in a second. Once we finish putting down all these benches. Move you guys over to this side. I mean nerd. I'm not a nerd. You're a nerd. I've just oh no, they are anchored. Okay, good. I was gonna say. I'm gonna make another folder inside of decoration called benches. And we are gonna do that. Bam, benches, lovely. Hello system, welcome to the game. Welcome to the live stream where I make a game, maybe, but not welcome to the game. And now what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna get rid of the texture on this, right? And I'm going to name this bench stud. And I'm gonna move this to studs. Like that. I bet I could make a really good game by the end of the month. Okay. Go ahead. And I'm going to do a configuration into here. I'm going to reset all the multipliers for now. I'm not going to bother with multiplier stuff for now. I'm keeping that at 10,000 though. The only one I'm gonna keep how it is. 1, 1. We'll make this one as well. This one and make this 1. Why? No, there's no point in doing that. Why is there all of a sudden a... There, no. There we go. I'm just gonna undo all of that. It did not undo it, by the way. Oh, it did. For some of them. Okay. Yeah, okay. It undid it. Lovely. We'll copy and paste this, put that into the bench. I'm not going to bother adding a multiplier to it yet. But what I will do is I'm going to go over to subscript service module, settings, and we are going to add it in. So to do this, I need to grab the spawn areas, right, which are in here. I'm going to make them slightly transparent so you can actually see them. No, I'm going to make them completely transparent. I'm going to keep them completely transparent. But you can't be bothered. Oh, that's unfortunate. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to change this spawn area, right? I'm going to change the configs on the spawn area. I'm going to change the area type to the park. And I'm going to change the area type of this one to park flying. There we go. Now, what I can do is I can come over to area settings and I can grab you. And I can change this to park. I can change this to park flying. There we go. Alright, I need to change something quickly. There we go. And now that I've done that, okay, I am going to put this here. Area number 2. The park. Module dot types dot park equals not quite all of that, but I'll take it. Thank you. I'm gonna get rid of you guys, and we are gonna go bench stud. Hello, Mr. Pasta. And I will just do the same thing. It's missing a closed curly bracket. Give me a second. Go. Hold on. I think it'd be easier if I just do this. Yeah, there we go. And then flat is equal to true. We'll do that. Dot park. We don't want those. We only want you. And then we'll go here. Copy and paste you. Park. Flying. We'll just have that in there for now, I guess. And then flat equals false. Now that we've done that, right, we can go ahead and we can press play on the game. And now that we've pressed play on the game, I'm walking really slowly. And I cannot jump. There we go. It just didn't load in my data for some reason. But that's fine. Also, you guys saw the rainbow one, right? I saw the rainbow one in the sky. Saw the flying rainbow one. And now if we come over here, yeah. We've got benches. Benches for days. Oh gosh. This one just looks like a chair. But yeah, we got benches for days. Now there's one problem with this. Can you guys guess what that one problem with this is? What the one problem with it is? Well, the one problem with it is that it's really easy to climb up and flip over because of how the model is. So it might be a little bit annoying trying to collect these when that happens every 5 seconds. You see? So what that means is I'm gonna try something, but I don't know if it'll work. It should. It should work. I'm just going to move the config out for a second. And then I'm going to separate this. I'm going to rename all these to bench part. And then I'm going to create this. Right. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to set the transparency to 1. Now, I'm going to reselect all the bench parts. I'm going to union it. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Yeah, what if I do this, right? And then I do this, and I go bench stud, and then I put the config in there, and I also put the part in there, and I remove this. I don't know if that's gonna work. That's the problem. It should. I feel like it should work. Right? Oh, look at that. Perfectly coloured pumpkin. Probably not going to be a thing that spawns in. It's just... As these don't look like benches to me. I'll be completely honest with you. These look nothing like benches to me. Oh, we won't be able to have this then. Hi Concord. Look at your Discord profile picture. What have you done with your Discord profile pic? Concord. Concord. Stop it. Concord. You're not allowed to be sad, Concord. How dare you? Unbelievable. Also, there's another problem with the model, is that I haven't pressed use part color. You can be sad. No. No, Concord. You're not allowed to be sad. This is still not the bench. These are still not benches. What's happened to my bench? This is the bench, but it's not working. Okay, well then, we'll remake it, that's fine. We'll just have to remake it then. It's not a big deal. There we go. No Concordia. No. Stop it. And then where's our bench gone? Our bench is here. Put you in here. Anchor. Put the config in here. Change this to transparency of 1. The bench is going to be use part color, and we'll rename it to bench stud. Put that in there, and hopefully it works now. Mr. Pasta, no. Guys, I think my bench is working. Although that extra part is definitely not. Oh, actually. Oh no, it's because it's putting it here. It's putting all the invis parts here, rather than the position of the bench. With the proper scaling. Interesting. That is very, very interesting indeed. We'll just have to go without the invis part. And then it's going to be really annoying though to play and try and collect benches. I keep flipping over. Make a hoverboard in that game. There's no need. There's no need for a hoverboard when you're going to be going this fast anyway. Plus I'll have like a teleport menu as well, so you can teleport to different areas. Okay, let me search up something. Let me see if there's a way to stop the character from constantly flipping over. Is there a way to stop your character in Roblox from, let's say, ragdolling? Oh, what just happened there? Oh, come on. I have to rewrite it. How is there a way to stop your Roblox character from ragdolling / flipping over whenever? Yes, John, you collect different shapes in different areas. That's right. You see, this first area isn't really anything special, right? You've got different cubes, and there's like a sphere maybe, and then when you go into the park, that's where it starts getting themed to the actual area itself. So now we're collecting benches here in the park. Now that's what I want to stop from happening. Whenever you run into an object at a high speed. Better than the other stuff. Yes, the other one is just the same exact ones that spawn in. Yes. Yes, this is what I want, I think. Oh wait, this post was created by the Prison Life developer. Ooh. Okay. Both the ragdoll and the falling down humanoid states to completely disable the ragdoll. Let's try this. I don't know if it will work, but let's try it. They said do it in a local script since the client owns their humanoid. We're going to put it in the starter player script, I think. Disable ragdoll. Maybe. Let's see if it works. It's literally as simple as this. Okay, this person did a better thing there. Let's try. I hope you appreciate the Robux. Yes, I do. Thank you. It's 2,000 Robux. That's an insane amount. Okay, now. Okay, well, I still fell down. Okay, I'm still falling down. For a second I thought it was working. I mean, it's kind of working. Right? Oh no, it's not working at all. I mean, I feel like it kind of is, though. Like at the start, it was working. Originally, it was working. Yes, it is, because I didn't. Okay, no, it's not. I'm confused. It doesn't seem to be working. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Yes, this one. I want this. Creating a dodge roll mechanic. No, No, this isn't what I need. The default thing / falling down on the ground. Yes, please. Yes, that's exactly what I need. Disable the ragdoll humanoid state, falling down humanoid state, and probably the physics state. If I go dot set state enabled enum dot humanoid state type dot physics false. Is that what they want me to do? That clearly didn't work. Maybe it's because of this, right? Maybe if I do this, and then I go... What's T? No. Whatever. Player. We'll change it to player. And then we'll just copy and paste this. It's the ragdoll, false, and physics. False. Let's try that. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay, let's try it. No. Not working. Not working at all. It doesn't seem to be working. Let's try this. Let's look at the documentation. And the ragdoll has been deprecated now, so we shouldn't use that. That's been deprecated. So we can get rid of that. Interesting. Really, all there is. Let's see. Let's try it without that ragdoll deprecated. No. Doesn't work. Well, we can delete that. Although, it did feel like it was happening less. Or maybe that was just me. Guys. Yeah, I was about to say, why is it now working after I've deleted the script? I feel like it was happening less. Let's try again. Nope. Okay, well, that doesn't work. We can get rid of it. There we go. Delete. It is now gone. Okay, it's gone, and it's not coming back because it's completely gone. Okay, lovely. Right, we need to get back to making this map. Right. So if it's just the same exact thing, right, that's not going to be very fun. I mean, it's not really the same exact thing. It's slightly different, right? It's slightly different. Should I make like, I don't know, should I make like fences or something around this area? So like, I do this, move this down. You're the only one who's liked the stream. Wow. Thank you for liking the stream. And then I'll make like that color, right? And then obviously it's not going to be any of this stuff. We're going to go decoration. No fences. Fence piece. And then we do something like this. Right, like that. And then we make this a slightly different color, slightly brighter color. Change this back to 0.5. Like that. Look at that, beautiful. And then what we can do is we can do this. Like so. Probably group this and call it fence. Shouldn't I? Yeah. Probably should. There we go. Fence. Lovely stuff. And then we'll go like this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 in between each one. Except for that last one there. And then we can do something like that. Right? That looks good. Or should we do this? You know? Or something like this. No, because then you can't really run onto the thing very easily. We'll do. There we go. Perfect. How's you guys' day going? I don't really know what to say anymore. I'm just trying to develop over here. Okay. That's not right. It's the exact same. Oh no, that's just not right in general. To remake this side. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. We can do that. Not too big of a deal. That's actually more more perfect than the other one. So, okay then. Go. And then we'll just copy and paste this onto the other side as well. And we aren't done with the benches yet either. We still have more benches to place down. Or do we? Hello there. Is it Louis Garland or Lewis Garland? Hello there. Welcome to the live stream. There we go. So that's no buys, crazy. No buys. The first one, okay. Got it. So that's our second area. I know it seems very similar to the first, but it's a park. What do you expect me to do? You know, the farm is definitely gonna be a bit different because it's the farm, rather than another one of these areas. I might make that area slightly bigger in terms of the size, so I can fit in more decorations along the sides. So that's what I think I'm gonna do there. Also, what happened to my base plate? Just saying. Just saying. What happened to my base plate? My base plate's gone. Okay, well, that's fine. Guess we can work with that. It's not a big deal. We've got a pretty basic foundation here anyway, so we're all good to go with that. Fine. Well, that's our second area. Now we need to make some new objects, don't we? So, what objects would you find in a park, right? We've got our benches made. We've got that made. What else would you find in a park? What else would we find in a park? Let's see. What things can you find in a park? Swing, playground, and trees. I'm back home. Welcome back, Peanut. No. I meant find in a park, not do. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT for some ideas as well. Benches, we've got those. We've got the walking paths, fountains or statues. Apparently, playgrounds and slides. I think we're gonna make a slide next. Is what we're gonna do. You bought a Happy Meal. Lovely, 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 lovely. Very happy. Hopefully, it makes you very happy. Picnic tables. That's not bad. That's not a bad idea. We can do that. Which one did you get? Which one did you get? That is a good question. I think we'll make picnic tables because I think that might be pretty simple to make. You just need to grab the bench stud, right? You just need to grab the bench. We need to separate the bench. And then we're just gonna grab this stuff and delete it. So we got this. Then what we need to grab all of this, right? And then we are going to move it over here onto this side. And then once we've done that, we're gonna move this over here, scale this up. Where's is that a good size? Yeah, that's a pretty good size. Although we do need to change up these benches slightly now. But that's all good. We can do that, not a problem. Might be a little problem. Because of how we did the... Oh god. It might be a problem because of how we did this. That's why they gave free BTS Encore Box toy in McDonald's. Lovely. Let's just grab this bench, move it over, right, and then we'll make it a little bit bigger by bringing out the two sides. Go, and there we go. Scale it up like that. I love the British accent saying lovely. Lovely indeed. Your favorite word. Wow. Last time you got a Happy Meal was the Minecraft toys. Lovely. And then I actually think I might make this one bigger, like this. You see? 0.1. Like that. And I need to change this to 0.1 as well. So then I can do this. Scale it up properly. Move this along to the correct position. Perfect, perfect. Wow, McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's. McDonald's is lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. There we go. So we've got that, right? Crazy's gonna order online. Okay. You can do that, Crazy. I'm missing one. I got 5 out of 6. Oh. You missed. You are missing one of the Minecraft toys from McDonald's. Unfortunate. Sad. Play the sad music. I don't have sad music, don't worry. I'm not going to be playing any sad music. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and finish up this picnic table. Okay. And now that I've done this, we are going to union it. There we go. We've unioned the picnic table. And then what we are going to do is we are going to name it to picnic table stud. Alright. And now we are going to move it down to stud. We are going to give it a config. And then we are going to add it to our area settings. Picnic table stud. We need a comma here because it's table. And we'll set it to 25. There we go. Now if we come over here, we should start seeing our picnic tables spawning in. Yep. No, that's still our benches. Here's our picnic table. We just picked one up. Oh my god, the picnic tables look so weird when they're with a random size scale. But yes, we've got our picnic tables now spawning in. Look at this picnic table. Now, I did mess up slightly, right? Because we need to grab the picnic table and we need to give it the use part cutter. Because if it doesn't use the part cutter, it's going to be the same exact color every single time. That's a weird picnic table. Yes. Oh my god. Did you guys see that picnic table? Oh my gosh. Why is it so thin? Oh gosh. Picnic table, benches. These benches as well. What is that bench? What is this bench? This is not a bench. Oh gosh. Oh, I mean this one actually looks pretty good in terms of the size of the picnic table. Okay. Picnic table, picnic table, picnic table, bench, bench, bench. Right, so we got our picnic tables and we've got some even weirder bench. Any other stuff we can make? A slide, right? We need to make a slide. That's right, a slide, a slide. A slide. Ooh. No, I know I just said a slide, right? However, I've just seen something really cool from ChatGPT. A gazebo / pavilion. I think that's a great idea as one of like the more rare ones that can spawn, right? A gazebo. One of the rarer ones which can spawn in. Bow. Bow. Now, I think this might be easier to make, not in Roblox, but somewhere else. And we are going to make it in that somewhere else. Give me a second, guys. Let me just load up the program real quick. Where is it? What? Where is it? It's gone. Here it is. Did I actually start it up? Yes, I did. Okay. Right, and now... Come on, load up, please. Thank you. Thank you. Here we are. And I'm going to change the window capture to go to... okay, no. Window capture. Show me what I need. Not show me what I need. Okay then. Window capture. Show me what I need. Nope. Okay, now it's showing it to me. There we are. Here you guys go. You were correct. It is indeed Blender. Now the thing is with Blender is I can't get rid of that thing on the bottom because I can't go into full screen because this is what it does. It goes into Blender render if I try to do full screen. So here we are inside of Blender. Just gonna get rid of these two. Nope, no, I don't mean to get rid of the square. Actually, what we're gonna do, right, is we're just gonna. Would this be easier to make in Blender? Hold on. I mean, yeah, it would. Okay. We are just going to go ahead, right? We've got our beautiful cube, and we are going to delete it. Because what I'm going to insert instead is I'm going to insert a cylinder. Yes, this is Blender. And we are going to decrease the amount of vertices the cylinder has to 8. And then scale it down. But I'm also going to scale it. Oh, no. Scale it up. Like that. That's what we're going to do. Scale you down a little bit more. Go. We'll go for this. This look good, guys? I think this is good. Then what we're gonna do, okay, is we are going to we're going to insert a cone, and we are also going to reduce the vertices. We're going to make it 8 as well to match, and then I'm going to scale it up, get it down a bit, I'm going to move it up. That looks about right, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about right. Into that scale. Yeah. I mean, I can check. I can check this really easily if it's correct. Scale. Increase it slightly. That'll work. That'll work. I think maybe slightly bigger as well, actually. How tall should we make this? We'll make it about here, right? Let's get it down a bit like more flat. Need a top. I think something like that. Something like that works. Yes. And now, what I'm gonna do, go into object mode, edit mode, not object mode, and I am going to. No, I'm not gonna go into object mode because first I need to insert a square. I'm going to insert a cube. There we go. We're going to scale this cube down a lot. And we're going to move it right here. Boom. Right over here, we're going to put it right there, just like that. Amazing. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and move it up. I'm going to put it to about there. That looks good. And now I'm not done because we need to bevel you, right? Okay. So I'm going to select all the faces. I said I'm going to select all the faces. And then I'm going to bevel. And once we've beveled, it's going to look something like this. Actually, before we do that, I will move this up slightly more, and I'm going to move the entire thing down a bit. I'll do this, then I'll select everything, and then we'll go ahead and we'll move it down. Right. I think like that should work. Then we can bevel it. There we go, to make it more rounded. Yes. You're gonna draw anime from Kaiju number 8. It's your favorite series. Alright. Let's go and copy and paste this and move you over. Maybe about there. Does that look right? No, not quite. Slightly more. How about that? Maybe it's gone a bit too far now. There we go. And now we are going to rotate it. I said we're going to rotate it. Not like that, please. Like this. We'll just change that to 90. There we go. Perfect. Should we rotate it again, or should we just leave it like that? You know, like we can change this to 45 and have it there as well. Or should we just leave it like how it was? Now we've got whatever this shape here is. Leave it? Okay. We'll leave it. Wait, which one? This one or this one? Which version? Because we'll probably have like, this is the entrance to it. And then we'll have... oh, the third one. Seniac is... wow, you're first for everything. Oh gosh. I think what we'll do, right, is I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna go... that, but I'm gonna delete this one. So that's the entrance, that's where you go in. And then this is the rest of the gazebo type thing, right? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Now, I want to try something here, okay? Don't know if this is gonna work very well. but we'll try it. Yeah, no. Something like this, maybe. So what I wanted to do, right, is I wanted to maybe go like this and like extrude this out so it comes up a bit, you know, and I do that for different points around. What do we think of that? Should I do that? Or not? It'd be like something like this. And then we would extrude the faces like that, and they like meet up at that point, and it gives it a little bit of depth. I think we'll do that. We'll do this all the way around. There we go. Select all the faces, extrude faces, like that. You see? So there's a little bit of depth to it. Here. To add a little bit more detail. Yeah, so I think that's our gazebo done. So I'm gonna go and quickly save it. I'm gonna export it as an FBX. We're gonna go for here, then we'll go here and gazebo park. There we go. Export FBX. And now we'll hop back into Studio. Right. Roblox Studio, where is Roblox Studio? I'm gonna have to wait for it to update it. Window, where's Roblox Studio? You're gonna have to wait. Come on. Recognize that I have Roblox Studio, please. There it is. And now what I'm gonna do, you guys can't see this for some reason. There you go. I could see it, you guys couldn't. But you guys still can't see it. It's loading for you guys. Okay, now it works for you guys. Right. What am I doing? Oh yes, I'm going to Asset Manager. Then I'm going to Bulk Import. And then I'm going to the Gazebo Park. Import file as a single mesh. Apply all. You guys can't see this right now, but it's currently importing the mesh. There we go. It's been imported. Where's it at? Gazebo. It's not here. Hold on. There it is. Look at that. Here's our gazebo inside of Roblox. It is incredible. Look at that. We can move it wherever we want. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a really weird gazebo if it does something like this, right? Why newbie gamer try to annoy me? I have to pretend to ignore. Oh gosh, that's not fun. Yeah, so here's our gazebo. I'm gonna make it use the part color. Oh, it's not even a. Okay, we're fine with that part for now. Yeah, look at this. You wouldn't even tell. You'd be like, what the heck is this? You can't tell that this is gazebo if it's like that. That's why this is gonna have. This is gonna be the big one, the big object that can spawn in. Now what I'm gonna do, right, is I'm going to go to Path Creator. You guys can't see this. You guys should be able to see it soon though. There. Path Creator. We're gonna go for a fence. Oh no. Didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I said Path Creator, create path. From here to actually from here to here, and then from there I'm gonna bring it to here, and then to here, then to here, then we'll bring it here, and then we'll bring it here. Complete fence. Complete. There we go. And now that I've done that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these, I'm going to delete them from inside of the pillars. Someone called me bad drawing, I will immediately tell mods, but Seniac called me worst artist, that will be try to joke on me. Yeah. Okay, so that's our fence there, right? I don't want that random folder, just saying. So these are our fences. I'm actually gonna grab the color of this for that. And I will set the color of these to that. There we go. Then I am going... Actually, what's the point of setting the color to that if we're just going to union this anyway? Right, we're going to union this. Well, we're also going to anchor it. We're going to union... I forgot we can't union it. So we can't add the fences onto it. Because this is a mesh, and meshes cannot be unioned. So we can't do that. So we're just going to have to use this model here instead then. That's fine. But in that case... No, because I think it's quite obvious that this here would be the entrance. Yeah, okay, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We can use this. We'll name it gazebo stud, and we'll go ahead and we'll place it into studs. We'll give it a config. There we go. Gazebo stud, beautiful. So you got a minimum size and a maximum size for it. Very nice. And we are going to add it into our area settings. So this is going to be our gazebo stud. And we'll make the chance of it 5, because that's the chance for the massive stud over there. Excuse me, I do not sing Let It Go. What's happened here? Ah. I know what happened, guys, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, guys. Perfect. So now, we have a gazebo spawning. That's the gazebo right there. It looks lovely. Got another gazebo here. That was a weird gazebo. It was like squished. Look at that. Look at this one. Incredible. We have our gazebo spawning now. And our park area is now complete. Well, no, it's not complete. We definitely still need more things added to it. That's for sure. Now, I think I'm gonna quickly do something. I'm gonna grab the gazebo. I'm gonna put it into area 2 decorations. I'm going to get rid of the config, and I'm just going to place it here. You know, I'm going to get rid of these trees, and I'm going to place it right here. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to grab the textures. Copy, 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 and then we'll go ahead and paste into this. There we go. Now have ourselves a lovely gazebo. Now with this, what I can do... Right, what I can do... I can... move it back slightly more. put it right here. Rotate it. Then I'm going to go to plugins, path creator, create a path, and I will do this now, like this. Go. Doesn't have to be amazingly perfect. Complete. Fence. Complete. There we go. And then we can go through and delete anything we don't want. Gazebo. And also, I'm going to change the material, right, to smooth plastic. And then I'm actually going to union these, I think. I don't want to do too many union stuff, but I'm going to union these. No, I'm not yet. I'm not done removing certain parts. How the gazebo so stretch. Yes. I'm going to ping Seniac. You do that. He deserves it. Then I'm going to union this. There we go. We're going to use part color. And then we're going to give it a slightly brighter color. And then I'm going to paste into as well, so that's also got our texture. And I'm going to group these two together. This is going to be our gazebo. Gazebo. And then we can put this into our decorations folder. Oh. Gazebo. View into here. Ah. Paste into. There we go. There it is. That looks good. Nice. I think I might put a tree back. Right there. Just got banned for being better than him. Wow. Hello, John. How are you? How are you doing? We've now created a gazebo into our lovely location. This is our park area. We've got our benches, we have our fences, and if we load in, we can see that our picnic tables spawn in, our benches spawn in, and our gazebos spawn in. Oh my god, look at this gazebo. Wow. Yes. Our objects spawn in. Although, one issue with this area is it's really easy to flip over. You know? But that's all good. Oh my god, that gazebo is so tall. And yeah. So I think, oh, there's a rainbow piece. There's a rainbow part. Look at that. Look at that rainbow. Bam. I just got 400k for that one singular rainbow piece. Arvo is working overtime. That's right, I am. I am indeed. Now, the farm, 100 million qubits. I do not have 100 million qubits, so I cannot unlock the farm. I feel like 100 million might be a bit no. I'm not going to worry about the balancing of the game just yet until I add in like the multipliers and stuff. So you can buy multipliers from the shop. You can and things like that, because that'll greatly increase how many qubits you get. Like if I would be able to upgrade my multiplier right now, I'd have so many more qubits than I do right now. I think that in this area it might be better to jump up because of how annoying it is to constantly get knocked down. Give myself qubits. No. Are you being paid? No, I'm not being paid. I'm doing this at my own free will. Game.players.arvotsd leader stats qubits value equals 100,000 million. 100 million qubits. So now if I go here, bam, I've unlocked the farm. I've unlocked the farm, guys. I unlocked the farm. Yes. Cool. Zero qubits. I no longer have 0 qubits because I've collected stuff. Now this stuff is barely giving me any money. What about this? Okay, yeah, that gave me a little bit more because it's bigger. Yep. It's giving me a lot more because it's bigger. And it's got a multiplier on it. Although right now there's not really many high value things here because I haven't set that up yet, so it's better to run around in this area at the moment. Arvo is playing the game and getting distracted. How did you know? How did you know? Got the yellow cubes. We've got the sphere as well. Amazing, amazing. You can jump up. Grab this. Amazing, lovely stuff. Beautiful. Absolutely incredible. Give me that. Nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Beautiful, lovely. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. Oh gosh. What next, guys? What next? A slide? Let's make a slide. What does a slide look like? Yeah, we can make that. Alright, cool. Here we go. Block. No, not block. Yes, block, because I'm not going to use this as a... Yes, I will use it as a decoration. I'll put it right there. So we'll make it a block. No, I'm not going to put it right there. Where should I put it? Yes, I will put it right there. That's fine. We need to make a slide. Come on, guys. Let's make the slide. Come on. No distractions. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Slide piece. There we go. Amazing. So, we need to make a ladder. Okay. How are we going to make a ladder? We're just going to make a ladder. Alright. So. Where's air? Here's air. Something like this. Plugins. We'll use our Archimedes. Love Archimedes, guys. It's a great plugin. There we go. That's going to be our ladder area. Well, our staircase thing. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. We'll make this like a bright green is what we'll do. We'll make it like that. Okay. Now I'm going to make a little platform. Start off. It's going to be a very boring slide, I just realised. Anyway. Who cares? Who cares? There we go. This is gonna be, we're gonna make this a blue so we can actually see. Something like that. And now we are going to go Archimedes. Exactly this. And then we'll go 15. It's not terrible. Line this up. There we go. That's our slide. This is such a bad slide. Anyway. 0.5. And now we'll go ahead and get all our side pieces. And we will get over to here. And we'll do this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. I'm going to union that. And I'm going to paste into. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all of this. I'm going to union that. And I'm going to paste into. And this way I can go and group these together. That I can go. We'll go main slide and we'll go slide stairs. There we go. And we'll group those together and this is our slide. Now this is gonna go in decoration. Perfect. Now what we want to do with this, right, I want to go and separate, and I want to go and separate, you see, because now that we've done that, what I can do is I can bring this down, not that much. I don't want it to be floating, you know. Like that. There we go. Now I ungroup it and then I union. Okay. Ooh, actually. We'll replace that as well then, actually. I don't think it would keep its colour. thought it would all become one colour. Anyway. Hello, crazy. Or are you saying bye? Is that hello or bye? Oh no, I need that. This is going to be called slide. And this I'm going to call slide stud. Use the part color on this. What do you mean both? Then we are going to do that. We're going to grab the config for you. We're going to move you into the slide stud. And now we're going to add it into here. Slide 10. There we go. Play. So now we should have a slide spawning in, which we do. Look at that. There's our slide. This is one weird looking slide. Don't get distracted by playing it that much now. Well, I'm sorry, but I have to test if the slide is spawning in. Which it is. That was a tiny slide there. Look at that side. This side is slightly more normal. Yes, test, but not for too long. What do you mean not for too long? I would never test it for too long. Now, yeah, when you walk in, you can clearly see it's the part because there's a slide, there's a gazebo, there's benches, there's fences, and all the objects that spawn in are different. Beautiful slide, amazing. This is such a great game, guys. Well, before you played for like 10 minutes and silent for 2 minutes getting distracted. No, I would never. Why would I ever do such a thing? Oh, look, what happened to this gazebo? Got another gazebo over here. This one seems like a pretty good gazebo shape. That slide we collected, by the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Multiple slides. Collecting all the slides. Look at that blue one. Ha 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 ha. We need to collect all the slides. You're the takeaway. Lovely. Anything else we should add? I feel like four items is not really enough, especially considering how many we've got here. I'm going to remove that pumpkin stud, by the way, because we're not going to get this out before Halloween. Getting rid of that. Na 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 na. Any rainbow studs spawning in? Any at all? I'd really like a rainbow stud to spawn in right about now. Does everyone jump that high or do you upgrade it? It's going to be an upgrade. You're going to have to upgrade your jump height in the shop. Same with the walk speed. You're going to have to upgrade the walk speed. You won't be this fast and you won't jump this high to start with. So at first you won't be able to get those ones up there. You have to run around the bottom here and get these. Because these ones up here are worth more. They have a higher value. They're going to have a higher value. Now guys, I have a question by the way. Yeah, I think the speed that I was going at there is probably going to be the fastest you can go. Maybe slightly faster. That's what I'm thinking. Right, I need you guys' opinion on something by the way. Do you guys prefer the rainbow stud to be like this, right? Hold on, like this, so it's not neon, right? Do you guys prefer it to be like this, or do you think it should be like this? Like this. So neon or not neon? Which one's better? Let's do a poll in the chat. Poll. Rainbow stud. Neon. Not neon. Start the poll. Neon or not neon, guys? You got 2 votes for neon. Okay. We're gonna have it neon then. It's gonna be neon. Alright. Cool. Cool. Lovely. Right, I think I might leave it off here for today's stream. So if you guys did enjoy watching me create the second area for this game, the park, might not look too much different to the first area, but the spawner walls are different. The gazebos, some of the decorations and stuff is different, things like that. If you guys did enjoy and you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you like the stream so you don't miss when the next video or stream comes out. I did that in a completely terrible order, but it's fine. Also, if you're not in my Discord, join my Discord server down below. The first 200 people to join get the OG fans role, blah 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 blah. And I've also got a Roblox group. Go and get my merch, obviously. We've got the brand new Halloween merch available for a limited time only for this October. And once it's gone, it's gone. You can never get it ever again. Yeah, go and get it. Be one of the only people who will probably have this. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. I can't wait for you guys to play this game, by the way. I can't wait for you guys to play this game. If you have any suggestions for the game, by the way, leave it down either in the comments below or on my Discord server. Okay, yes, goodbye. Have a nice day, everyone.